Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Caffeine Encrypted and we're back with more workers and resources. And it's time to transition into mid-game. I'm gonna pause the game for a moment. Well, probably for more than just a moment. I've been going around the map and making a little bit of a plan on what I want to tackle next and where do I want to take our republic. Now, what are we going to do today? First, I want to make a connection from this rail to go directly over here on our food and alcohol industries. I renamed a bunch of the areas. And the reason for that is I want to have the ability to go in here from this side, and I want to be able to bring other things from that side in here as well. And since there is a mountain, why go over the mountain when I can dig under the mountain? So, best way we can do that, we're going to... Actually, it's probably best to do it from this side and find where can we get a nice sort of straight... That's not straight game. A nice straight line connection onto those. So we can just directly go there. Can you continue this way? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Cool. Can I go over? So I'm looking for somewhere around here. Okay. Why are you telling me crossing not allowed while you allowed? So you go there, you go... Ah, yes, of course. We're gonna run into this little problem. So cut that, go here. Give me a secondary one. Can I start the tunnel from here? No, it needs to be on a curved road. So, remove this road and go from here. Why won't you let me cross this path? What's wrong with you? Okay, now you will let me. Cool. Game is being weird as usual. Cut down a bit more. Probably because it's not diagonal. I think that's what it doesn't like. It's too straight for what it likes. So go down here. Yep, and you go there. And I want you to go on this side. So, tunnel. Underground overlay, 1, 2, 3. 9 meters should be fine. I want you to be exactly the same length. And sometimes to get that, especially with tunnels, you need to actually zoom in. Some sort of weird precision thing. And I want you to get up here and connect with this. Can I make you connect directly? No. So stay at 9 meters. Give you a nice... So let's get you somewhere about here. And this will give something for our burrowing or tunneling machines to do. So zoom in. And there you go. Very good. And from here I want to go up. So you can go up this way. And you can go up this way. And then connect you with a regular line, connect you with a regular line, remove the node, remove the node. Cool. That's step 1 done. I renamed those areas. This is farming area 1, farming area 2, so we know what's what. And I made a dirt road around this just as a marker. I'm thinking of utilizing this as a big port, so cut this off and try to shape it into a nice big port. That's just a mountain. I don't know how and what I want to do with it yet, but we'll get to it. And we can definitely utilize this as a smaller port to bring things up and down the river. Maybe. What we will work next is this central storage. I want all my trains to be able to get into one area, and this one area to have it be like the central storage for everything for our republic. So this will be like our centralized distribution center for trains. That's the idea. How will it work? We will find out. This is a little buffer zone, and this is probably where I want my next city to be. The distance between this new city and the central storage and the port and everything else is around 3 kilometers. So even if I have some pollution buildings over here, it won't be a problem. The buffer zone will probably be where we're gonna have construction offices, MISC services and stuff like that. I haven't decided just yet what everything will go there, but I definitely want a vehicle repair station in here, so it can cover a 3-kilometer area. Clear that. So let's say we place it somewhere in the middle. You will cover all of these vehicles for our farms, whatever else we have here for trains and stuff, and of course here for the city. So that's that. Let's extend them up for a second. Okay, and I like that you can see those outlines. It makes it a lot easier to plan. Another thing we will have to work on is the refinery. Let's make this smaller. So this area here will become a refinery, and it will connect on this rail track. And this is almost there. So we are about to reach the border with NATO, and that's what I want, so I can start getting some money on that side of the world. And here I put an extra storage here for steel, because we produce a lot of steel. This 150, we make that in no time. The trick here is I gave them this ugly sort of connection so I can take it away with a train, which I haven't tested yet. And I'm building a tunnel underneath this to connect it, but it's nowhere near ready, so at the moment they just use this dirt road. So that will be fun. But that reminded me that I need a storage for steel over here. So this one will get the steel from the train, has a 300-ton internal storage, which is plenty. And I was going to bring steel over here with trucks to make mechanical components. Here's the catch. If I do that, where am I gonna take it from? I would have to bring it from over there to this. Instead, what I can do is I can create a local buffer right here. So I can get an open storage, a medium-sized one, since the train will get here, and sort of connect it right somewhere with power, right here. So you can go right here, and then I can give you a nice asphalt road. So you can connect somewhere there. Cool. So from here I'll just have a truck wait until loaded, go from here to here, fill this up, and then I'll start bringing people here to do what they need to do and start making me components and electronic components. We need to take care of plastic, that's on the to-do list as well now that we have our own production of chemicals. And of course start making buses and everything else. Going to buy a blueprint, blueprint. And that will be an expensive one. I'm gonna buy the DR Class V100. That's the main train we use at the moment, and 58 tons of steel and 8.6 of mechanical components, and 1.1 of electronic components. I will be able to build all of that locally, so we will get our money back fairly quick. So goodbye 3 million. It's always fun when you have to do that. And this location for the people is ready, so I can bring workers. It's just a matter of getting the resources going. So there is that. And of course configure... I've already configured this stuff. So if I want, I can start bringing them locally, but we will probably dedicate a single episode on just getting this area going. Now, central storage. The terrain here is a bit funky, so this will be interesting. Let's look at what buildings we're going to use first. So I'm gonna plop down a few buildings so we can get an idea for their size. So I definitely want warehouses. Definitely the long ones. So I do not want you to hold crops, it's irrelevant for what I want to do. I want you to hold a lot of chemicals. Cloth. So chemicals, fabric, alcohol, food, clothes, electronic, mechanical, plastics, and electronics. So pretty much I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. 9 warehouses. Ooh boy, they're gonna be pricey. Also, I didn't realize that this warehouse is fairly cheap. Besides the concrete, everything else is cheap. 9. How many connections does the big one have? So you are the biggest one. Oh, you have many connections. Okay, you have definitely more than 8. So let's treat this as a terminal station. I need excavators. Okay. Do I have a free construction office here? I do. You can go... Well, can you even reach that? You'll take 1,000,000 years to get there. You can go out to 3 kilometers. That's sort of within 3 kilometers. Okay. So squeeze you right about here. Let's do that. Let's say you go there. Let's give you a connection here to save the distance. And let's buy excavators. Ooh, that's an interesting one. An excavator with speed. Those are new. I don't remember those. Well, the good thing with those is I do not need to move them around, and their speed is one of the best. Okay. Well. Ooh, I like the blue one. Give me 4 of them. It'll take a minute to get here and get fuel. That's perfectly fine. This power line is temporary anyway. And when we plan this area, what I'm going to do is I came up with a new design for a highway. So I'll probably start a highway from somewhere down here, go across this, and go in front of the central storage area and continue all the way to where the port and everything else will be. And then probably close the loop around, pass over the river, and get started over here. Okay, so where are those vehicles? So 3 kilometers, how far is it? Can I see? Okay, so you can reach back down there. That's good. Where did you buy them from? You bought them from there. So they're gonna take a minute to get there. Okay, while we wait for them, let's follow them. The other thing that is very important is we have about 20,000 people now, and they don't have any housing. That's where the third city comes in. We can start expanding the current second city, Balru. But first I want to think of how I'm gonna do the network, the train network, to transfer people around. I have a lot of workers I can utilize, and I want to utilize them before I keep expanding. Those more workers need more resources. More resources need more workers. It's a funny little dynamic. Thanks, Rain, for slowing down everything. And I was looking at our domestic production and consumption for last year. And specifically, I was looking at waste. So if I look at waste for, let's say, industry, last year we produced almost 4,000 tons of mixed waste. This is insane. We don't have enough capacity to go through that and burn that. So we will need a new waste management area, and we will need to refine the way we deal with waste in general. So we will need centralized locations that will take things and organize them, and from there... I seen something break down. Where are you? Who broke down? Also, this area is almost ready. Something is really, really old. Let's look at our vehicle list. Where are you? Here. Oh boy. Okay, I have this bus that is a bit ancient, so let me just replace you. I have buses to replace you. So, if I replace you, will you go be scrap? It's an interesting question. No, I think they just replace you magically. Right? Because there shouldn't be anything on the scrapyard now. Yeah, you're not in the scrapyard. Okay. But yeah, our machinery is starting to get a lot older. So if I say here, I do have them to go to the scrapyard when they are... Make that 75 and vehicle age 20. That should make them go, but... Do I want to let them purchase new? No, I can make them. So, method of replacement from depot or from vehicle storage. So, this I can do because I have it in the depot. But do I need to do it No, it's automatic. So, history. There has been only one that the automatic one did. Curious. Might need to play around with that a bit and figure out a bit better how that works. They are collecting the biological waste from here, so they can bring fertilizer, the common situation with fertilizer. Hello, traffic. Why are you guys going crazy? Oh, you're just bringing a bunch of stuff. Yep, that's okay. But yeah, waste is starting to become a big problem. It piles up very, very quickly, especially with so many people. And that's why I don't want to expand this anymore yet. But we will. We definitely will. And it doesn't look like any of those trucks got stuck. Are you guys ready? Yes, you are. Cool. Let's go do terraforming. Should I make all of it the same? I should be fine. Let's keep the current elevation. So I want you to go right about here. Don't tell me you cannot reach. You cannot reach. Okay, so you go right here. I'm gonna set you here, and I'm gonna say, you guys need to move on this spot. And actually, I'm going to put down another one. And I'm gonna bring some bulldozers that we have over here. Where are you? I remember I have you guys somewhere here. There you are. So you bring your bulldozers over here. Also, this mountain looks completely barren because I took down the trees and I started terraforming it. I want to make it into some sort of tourist attraction, probably. Something like a side tower, so they can go up there maybe with a cable cart and look around our republic. So they can see the city over here, they can see the farmlands and whatever else we make over here. But at this point, it's still all ideas. And we're getting a pretty good amount. So all of that is full of crops, but we will chew through that in no time. Do I want to start building this? I think this one will cost... Well, so... If I look at you... 229 tons of steel. Actually, that's nothing. Okay, you can start. And I need to tell my guys to stop buying steel. Yeah, I'm bringing a bunch of steel here from the production. So I do not want you guys buying steel anymore. Cool, cool. There was another weird message. Why did they all stop producing? Just temporary. Just temporary. Okay. Are you there yet? Well, the excavator, sure. So around the middle, I would say, is here. Okay, so if that's what the terrain... it's too low. Okay, let me terraform this for a bit, and I'll be back. Okay, so terraforming is done. This is flat-ish. Looks kind of weird compared to the rest of the area, but it will be fine. And I placed down the main cargo station. So we need 8 or 9 connections. I think we said 9. Let's have a quick look again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Well, I can get away without fabric, but it doesn't hurt to store some fabric. So let's say we are going to do this way. And I'll try to go a little bit far so I have a way to get the road out. I can get the road out, yeah, I can probably mirror them. So that's one. That will be 2. Let's just squeeze them right next to each other. Then do the same on the other side. Okay, would you mind snapping properly? Thank you. So I left that a bit far, I gave it space. So let's say right about here. You snap right next to this. Like that. Turn this around. That should be enough room for a road. And yes, I know about the factory connection, I'll take it out in a second. So that's 4, and then we'll have another 4 on this side. Turn around. You need to be this way. So something like... Actually, give enough... it doesn't matter, this is just for fire coverage. So a small road is fine. So you go there. You are there. That's 8, and the 9th can be this way. I think that should do. Let's quickly get the roads going. So, road goes there. You go there. You go there. You can come out this way, and this way. Cool. We'll make you more presentable as we go, but for now, it's all about functionality. So you can get out of this. Give me a node here, give me a node here. And you will see how you go. Ideally, you're just gonna snap to this. Yeah, it's probably the way to go, but we'll see. And temporarily, you are going to do the same. So you go that way and you go that way. Okay, so that should take care of the first 9 connections we need for this. Let's look at the rail. So rail will need to go through this area and then be able to be distributed. So if the highway follows this line, I'm guessing I need to get probably around this area. So you go out this way. Three, 4, 5, and 6. So that's Those are 400, obviously too far. So how are you guys going to work? All of you will be individual ones going in. And all of those will be two-way out, so they will just crisscross with each other. That probably works. So let's say you crisscross right here, 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 and here, and you do the same. Is it me or you? Yeah, you are slightly off. Okay, so remove that. You go here, you go there, you go here, you go there. Cool. So they work in sets of 3, and this can be adjusted as needed. And I will need other stuff stored over here. So what else will move with a train? Aggregates and fuel. So I should probably do the fuel bit forward. I'm thinking, do I want to use the small ones or do I want to use the big ones? Well, let's do the aggregates first. How many aggregates do I want to store in this central area is the question. So, train. Train aggregate. Is that the biggest one? Yes. So you are an aggregate loader, you are an unloader. The only thing I would really need over here is gravel. So I don't need anything crazy for gravel. If anything, it's probably a good idea to have that here. Can I mirror you around and make you a little bit better? Because I want to branch off one of those lines to just do that. Because we're going to need gravel for pretty much everything. And isn't coal aggregate as well? Yeah, so we're gonna need gravel and coal, so we need 2 of them. And you have 2 outputs. 2 outputs are good. You're a little too small. Let's go with a bit of a bigger one so we have a bit of room. So let's say I'm gonna squeeze you somewhere around here. And you're going to be an unloader, so you will be a local storage. But I will need to be able to load it as well. So I will need both a loader and an unloader here. How will that look like? So if the unloader goes there, and then the storage, I'm gonna use the huge ones. So if I say mirror this, so I get the road on the right side. So let's say I get you right about here. And the other one right next to this. And you are 1, and you are the other. And then we have a road that cannot pass under this, because this needs a road as well. So let's quickly remove that. So let's say you go this way, you merge with this, you merge with this, you merge with this. Is there any line I can drag that will connect? No, you probably need the conveyor belt. So if I'm gonna use a conveyor belt, should I do 1 to 2? Might be a good idea. So let's use a mixed one. So with a singular connection, you will be able the other way. So this one. 1 input, 3 outputs. So I don't have enough room. Well, that is like the ideal spot, if I can make it work. Because here you're gonna get... Oh no, you do get all of them. Nice. And just to make sure... There is no connection there. You are too tall. Okay. Let's try this again. Yes. I want that to be low and the other sides to be tall. So something like that. Now, if you work, you work. Good. So I can unload coal and gravel here, and then I can have a train aggregate loader. On this side. No, not this monster. No, too big. Don't I have one that matches the other one? I mean, this one works. So go this way. Let's use this one. Why not? Yep, you can go there and you can go here. Cool. So you're going to need 2 lanes for this and this, so those 4. And those 4 can go parallel to these. So something like that. Your single one. That's okay. You should have enough length. Actually, hold on. I can probably do something else. Not enough room to turn around. Okay. That's fine. So you can go that way. And you can merge right here, so this will be 2 ways. That's enough for 160 train. And then you will need to go that way. So you go this way, and you go this way. I got a feeling I will regret having this be a single line, but we'll see. So you go that way. And you go that way. Whoop. What? How do you do that? How did you do 2 nodes? You go here, and you go here, and you go here. Okay, so you are 2 ways going into, well, a crossing? How is that too sharp? Well, for this one, it probably doesn't matter. Autosave betrayed me. There you go. 32, 32, 31. Okay, that worked. Good. So they will have their independent crossings. Then I need to figure out how they will all merge together. That will be fun. So that's the main storages on this side, and on the other side we're going to go with 1, 2, which will be just for the fuel stuff. So for the fuel stuff, a single one of those is perfect. It doesn't need two road connections, it just needs a singular one. So you can be... Will they load stuff from here? Probably they will. Okay, so go let's say here. And you go that way, and you go that way. And then they will exit and turn around. So let's give you space, so something like this and this. Yeah, I don't want those. I want them just coming in and then coming out and then merging with whatever weird way I come up with. So that's that. And you are going to go right about... Actually, before we place the road, I need the tanks. Where are they? If you look at the right spot, you're gonna find them. They're right here. So I can go with a big or I can go with a small. I don't think there is a point going with the small ones here. So I can do... So if I have 2 tanks and I use a single pump, I will need less power, but they will only load one at a time because of the filtering. So what I will have to do I'll use a 3-2-1 for loading these. So you can go there, and you can go right here. Can I get 2 underground pipes? Yes. And yes. Very good. And then the tanks can be a little farther away. And unfortunately, you cannot have 2 tanks in a row for them. So that's a little bit tricky. So I want whatever is coming out of this to feed them and then be able to load it out as needed. So 1500 is probably low for a storage. Well, let's say I mirror you and I say you are going to connect. Actually, you guys can be right next to each other, it doesn't matter. If anything, that's better. So if I do 4 of you in a row, and you can go that way, and you can go this way, and you can go that way. For the coverage, yes. And for pipes, where are you? Underground pipe. So, the input of this, which is... So they will go into pumps. So 2 and 2. So I want the farthest away to be able to reach this, which you can. Easily. Actually, might even be better to connect you to this. So something like that. I want you to follow your friend on this. And you can do it, come on. You don't like it because of the road? Is that why? I think that's why. So if we do that, and then you can go... Yeah, it's the road that they don't like. Remove that, remove that. Okay. Clear this. And let's try to get the easy ones in. So, actually, that's easier. Yep, you can do this and this, yes. And then from the 3rd tank, I want you to reach here. However you see fit. Which you don't. pumps can still be a bit finicky. So that's that. And then you guys will go in other pumps to feed into this. This one will be 1, 2, 3. So you're going to be that way and that way. Actually, just go something like that. You feed into this, you feed into this, you feed here, and you feed right here. You go like that, and you go all the way around this. Ridiculously expensive for no reason. Agreed. Can you snap next to your friend? You really want to take a weird angle. Also, why are you so deep? Okay, that's better. So, quick sanity check. Whatever they load here, whatever they bring here, they can unload into those, and when they need to load, they will be able to load from the same tanks if needed. 2 fuel, 2 bitumen, which should be way more than enough. And then that can exit out that way. Yes, yes. So let's change those roads here to gravel for now. How am I going to combine all this madness? Since there will be, I suspect, a bunch of traffic. Oh, yes, and the other important thing here. Rail distros. So, where are you? Where are you? You're here. Train distro. So, train distros only have 2 train input outputs. So, if this is the terminal, then they will have to come back and then go out. So getting in and out of this, they will have to be on the side. I can have them on this side over here, which is probably best. I think one might be enough, but because I have another one that is a remote. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one here and another one right next to it. So they're like little twins, like that. And then I'll have to see how you're gonna get connected to a road, but that should be workable. You will need to be able to go there and there, so you guys will need a crossing to go up and down for the signals. Well, so let's continue this, and let's continue this. And I'm pretty sure the rail is not straight. Let's try to keep it somewhat straight. Easier said than done. So something like that. And you go there. You go here. Now, I don't need all of those lines. So let's just bring you here as well. And start merging. So you can merge here, you can merge there. That's done. I want to follow the same idea with these guys merging here and here. So that takes those away. Good. And then let's give them probably about that long. Actually, I need to see where those guys will connect. And that will be where things will turn into 4. So that's one way to go in and then another way to go out. So if we start with the shortest one, they won't be able to go on all of them. No, we need to merge them again. So if I go this way and you go this way, I should probably leave signal room for a signal there. So remove you, go away signal, well, not signal, go away not signal. So let's just throw those there so I know what I'm working with. And get rid of that and that. So I need you to go on the complete other side. So probably 46 meters is best. You can go there. Yeah, because I'm consolidating. And then these guys over here will need to go there. You're breaking the symmetry game. Well, I might need to give them more room then. So, yeah, you can reach that, but is that where I want you to reach? Actually, yes, that's where I want you to reach. Am I getting a weird snapping thing again? Yeah, that's okay. You're not that horrible. So if I clear that and clear that, that turns into 4 lanes. Okay? 4 lanes is what I want to work with. So from 4 lanes, I want 2 to go down that way and 2... So this will become a loop, pretty much. So let's say you go that way. Let's give you a bunch of room. It's always good to be generous with your array lines. I will keep individual lines here and then let them cross as they need. Half will go left, half will go right. So you need to go here. So 150. That is wrong. You need to go on this one. And you need to go on this one. And you need to go 150 on this side. And you need to go 150 on this side. And from here, I can go... You need to be the farthest with the farthest, so here. And you need to go there. And you can go here. And you can go there. Okay, that should work. So we need to replicate that on this side. Actually, do I? Probably not, because I think that will be better as terminal station. So they get in, they go do what they need to do, then they come back out, and they turn here and they go rest here, so they don't interrupt anything else that is flowing in. This is something I need to take care of. I mean, I have enough room so I don't need to make them loop. Yeah, I won't make them loop. Take that away. For now I have the room on this side, so that's always a benefit. So let's say you go right about here. You go here, and you go here. Good. Okay. What else do I really need in this area? None of you produce waste, so that's a bonus. I should have a place to store vehicles. I am going to build a bunch of vehicles and I need a way to store them locally. And then later I can sell them as I choose. So, where do I want those to go? That's an excellent question. I don't want them to go down on this side. There is no point for them going there. So they will need sort of their own brands. So let's see. If I connect you, let's say this way. Okay, this is your exit, and then I can draw another one. I know the distribution office, so if they go out to pick up what they want, they can go in there and actually store what they bring. They can go through their own thing and go back and forth without blocking themselves much. So is it worth storing vehicles here? So bringing those lines on this side. So let's say, because I need to be able to bring here trains as well. And then take them away with a train too. So, do I have room for a train depot then? Train depot, where are you? Let's do the large one. So if I squeeze you here, yeah, but will they be able to? If I do that, I don't think they will be able to pass through the rail distro. So that will not work for what I want. Okay, let me think on that. But for now, these will be the plan for our central area. This will be the rail line, and then these 4 rails will have to meet whatever I build here for the highway, which is something we're going to do on the next episode. Thanks everyone very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, subscribe, you know, all those fun things. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.